All right, St. Albans Sanatorium, Radford, Virginia. It is April 18th. Time is, I don't have the time right now.
Oh yeah, here's the
Time is 2:45.
Time is 2:45. And we're going to the phlebotomy room, right?
Yeah. That's weird. We just found it right off this time. That's because Vince is here.
I'm gonna set the audio recorder down. Table over here. Actually, I'm gonna set it right here in the middle of the room.
Just a couple pictures before we get started.
Okay.
You need to go back and get one of your chairs?
No,
Oh, guess I'll cut the flash.
Once we get to where the windows are and the natural light.
ghosties.
About that. Your power down. That's something.
Okay.
So I think the pink room is, no, that's down, is it downstairs or on the same level?
I thought it was the attic. Oh no.
The pink room is all the way down on the other end, right?
Yeah. So make sure we don't cross-contaminate with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to wait a little bit, just see what we
Yeah.
get with them. At some point, yeah. Alright, we're in the phlebotomy room. Alan, there.
Trey. Allie.
And Ted?
Girls. Sounds like it's pretty quiet now.
Did you have experience in here last night?
No. We we didn't even come in here last night. Last time we were here, we got some pretty good spirit box stuff.
Nice.
The main thing being, you know, the stuff that you get, it's kind of hard to find out a lot of the history on it if it did happen or whatever. But the things that got me was their control questions. We'll throw some in there, you know, every once in a while just to try to get to see if it's any validity to it. And I asked twice, you know, that's when I'm holding over my head. I had a flashlight and it said light. Okay. That probably could have come over the radio. A few minutes later, I asked again, what am I holding over my head? And it comes over just clear, it says flashlight. So after that, we had probably 10 to 15 minutes of good interaction, and then it died. There was nothing else. I guess for lack of better words, but.
Right.
Were you guys here last in March? You guys were here last?
March of last year, yeah. Another control, we asked how many people were here, and they said the number of us.
Was it that late?
Plus one. Yeah, it was March, second week of March, I think.
Yeah, because Halloween stuff, they had still set up.
Yeah. Because remember in February they finished they do a haunted house in February.
That's right, for Valentine's.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
It said how many people were here, plus one. They said, you know, I think it was 6 of us here, and it said 7. So that was just kind of, you know, that could have come over the radio as well, but it sounded different. I mean, you know, after listening to it.
Is that the 3SB7?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got something kind of similar before, not here obviously, but asked for how many people were here, and it kept saying numbers, like different numbers,
Right.
but it wasn't the exact number. Like there was 6 of us here, but they said 7, 14, 8, you know, or whatever,
Right.
over like several frequencies, but strange.
But I mean, you can, after listening to it for a while, you know, you can tell the difference between what's really, you know, radio and
Yeah.
and something different. It has a different sound, but
Right.
it's hard to get somebody to listen to it, you know, and be, yeah, that's something, but they just thinking it's coming over the radio, you know.
Definitely strange.
Yeah. And we found a lot of times we'll ask questions and stuff, but people walking upstairs
Get them walking around?
that usually when we're sitting around bullshitting like this, that's when you get most of your best stuff. It's kind of like, hey, you're here to talk to me, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I agree. That's exactly the experiences we've had. Start BS and they just want to be a part.
Do they have the actual, does St. Albans have the actual historian, or people who know, like, yes, this was actually a phlebotomy room, or is this
Yeah.
a rumor, you know what I mean?
no, they got it from the nurses that used to work here. Yeah, and this was phlebotomy, and it was one other thing they did here too, and I can't remember. But it wasn't a procedure; it was more like a checkup type deal. You hear that?
Mm.
It was more like a bump. It wasn't really unless the pink room was a lot closer than what we thought.
I think this is about right in the middle of the place, right?
Yeah, a little to the left, but yeah.
So it'd be over, like up that way.
Mhm. Plus ductwork is all through here, so.
Well, while I was walking around with the girls last night, it was pretty difficult. They were really turned around a lot more than we were, I think.
We got turned around a couple times.
Yeah, last night was weird. It's kind of like, because we remembered getting back to the thing, but I guess we remembered it a little different.
Well, I knew what room we wanted to go to, like I knew what the room looked like, but I was like, how do we,
Right.
how do we get there?
I guess we'll start it off. First, I'd like to say we're not here, you know, to do you any harm. We're basically here to get a little bit of information from you. And from the time that you spent here, I'm pretty sure that a lot went on. Enough to where there's something that you feel you want to tell us. Is there anything that you can give us right now? I know over the years, people have been here talking to you. You might be getting a little bit tired of it. You might not. You might like it. Just give us some type of sign. You know, if you can make somebody, you know, feel like somebody's touching them, or if in the darkness you can cause a light. Just give us any little thing. Stomach. Anytime you guys want, you guys just jump in. I like everybody to have a part.
Did you like to work here?
Walking upstairs.
First stuff that's gotta be, that can't
You're
be.
lost.
No background noise. Do you feel uncomfortable with all the skies here? Vehicle.
If not a worker, or you may be a patient.
Come on, I know you can give us a name, anything.
Can you tell us what gender you are?
Door.
Can you tell us what year you first came here? Why did you come here?
Why do you stay?
Is either the reason you came here or the reason you stay voluntary?
Is there something keeping you here? You got a couple of red lights on that table next to the bear, the stuffed bear. You can speak into those and we can hear you. Is there a message that you'd like to pass on to somebody?
Is there even anyone here with us?
Please let us know you're here.
Do you want us just to leave?
Are you standing in the doorway? Something keeps moving, is that you?
Yeah, if that's you, come on in. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you or scare you. Just come on in.
Join with us in some friendly conversation.
You don't have to hide.
Which back right that way?
Like that
Is
way?
it a wood floor back that way?
I can't remember. It's just a couple little rooms. One of the doors is shut, or partway shut. And then you get back out to the hallway from in there.
About right there, try to go back. Right past the door that's open.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything to the left of that?
No?
Because it would, just kind of like peek. But it wasn't,
There's footsteps.
it was like
It's like,
about Trey's elbow, so.
there's nothing.
Background noise.
Oh, look,
What?
this is a Faraday cage room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, come here and look.
There's wiring. I didn't really see close look though. It's like a chicken wire stuff.
Copper, mesh,
Yeah.
all around. They were doing something in there. A test procedure or some shit.
They probably did the test here, right?
The person would have been in here, radiological tests? This wasn't just phlebotomy, it had been something else. Since it was psychiatric, this may have been,
Honestly.
that's just crap. I'm thinking it was some kind of isolation room.
It's a brass screen, isn't it?
It's copper.
No, that's right.
Is it brass?
It's inside the.
It's inside the wall. It's the room. It's pretty cool.
Huh. That'd be a good one to do, well, it's open though, isn't it, a lot of it?
Yeah, it's been, had holes punched in it.
What is that Trey over here? This was a light.
It's a white fixture that has,
Multiple lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, electricity.
yeah, I was kind of letting the light in, but they were also covering it. done is that this is a cinder block wall versus the rock wall.
Right.
And, it looks like all that back there is rock wall, which means that this is more of an original structure than.
Oh, they're actually been here for some time, because it's already turned.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
See what I saw would do this, kinda. They come back. So hopefully the camera pointed this way, got it. Because it's pointed right at us.
That's awesome.
Like I said, it was only about that tall.
I get the feeling that we're just in the wrong spot, and somebody says, let's go somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
like down that way, whatever's down that way. I don't know.
And it could be. Very well could,
Well, yeah, and it's a couple places, there's two here.
That's,
Yeah, add this over.
TV machine.
yeah, it's a.
Hold on, that's part of
No, that was some kind of psychiatric test. There was a facility down here that was in this area, south of here, that did something with psychic. And this may have been some sister test facility, because you have a captive audience. Let's put them in a Faraday cage and see how they feel.
Did you figure that would keep out your RF and all the
Yeah.
other signals coming in?
Right.
And then just jolt them with EMF or whatever.
Yeah, you could do EMF, or you could just try to isolate them to see if they felt better, or didn't hear the voices while they were in the cage.
It's a weird place for that.
Oh,
Air horn.
It is. Our new engine's freaking loud, like scary loud.
We're getting lucky, all our streets being updated.
We got two brand new E1s.
Mm-hmm.
They're pieces of junk.
That's weird.
We run all Pierce.
Our ladder racks don't come with, our ladder rack,
Huh?
the battery loses a little bit of juice, it comes down. And then it
Oh,
takes
really?
forever for it to come back up. And then our lights, they, when you turn them on, after about 5 minutes, they'll cut off. So,
Oh, that's nice.
then you got that, you have the automatic, we have a thing on top of the engines now, I don't know if you guys have it, where if you keep trucking idle, you know, even if it's an idle,
Right.
it'll kick turn the truck off, and it'll kick on the generator,
Yeah.
and not run lights. I hate that.
They asked us, we had one that did it,
I had to
and
put it in
we
the-
took it back.
I have to put a middle pump, get a
Mhm.
middle pump, or turn the generator on before you do anything
Right.
automatically. Stupid.
We, cause one of our old ladder trucks was we call it, it's actually, I can't think of the name of it. It's quad steer, but they have a special name for it. You can turn around anywhere.
Quad steer. sheesh.
And we got the new one, and it's got like half the turn radius of the old one. So that's actually running the same way that the truck that I'm on, it's just it's a bucket truck, just straight axles. It's got the same turn radius. And we get it for downtown, so we don't have to have a tiller.
Yeah.
And now they're kinda stuck because it doesn't work the same.
Yep.
So what happened in that little room back there? We can sit here and speculate all day, but if you go ahead and tell us what it was.
Hello? Okay.
Who was it?
I have no idea. I don't know whose voice that was.
Wasn't Johnny Rotten from last night, was it?
Yeah.
Have you all watched Step Brothers?
Yeah, well, yeah, a long time ago.
I wanted to hit him with the line from there, like "Stay cool, pony boy," when you leave, you know. But I didn't know if you'd find it funny. So.
That's from The Outsiders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he that was one of their lines on there when you watch it and you'll see see where it's at. We can try the box. I mean, wonder if it'd do better in the cage room
Try it.
for less
Sure.
interference.
I have to bring everything over there,
Yeah. You can move.
over there.
Okay.
Alright, picking the audio recorder up, moving it over to this Faraday cage we found. Sit down on a sledge in the Faraday cage in a phlebotomy room. Find out.
Alright, we're in the Faraday room. We have the same people in here with us. Sweeping at 100. In reverse.
Let's see.
Alright, supposedly, if you try to communicate with us, this device that I have in my hand here is going to let us hear your voice. Is there anything that you can tell us? Oh, that's weird. There's something down here. Something happened with the batteries. Is that why? What was this room used for? Could almost hear you. Try again. Tell you what, come on in here and sit down beside me. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
What do you want to talk about? What do you like to do? I'm sorry. You like to fish? Or did you like to fish?